Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Valix Fury here, back with another Outriders video for you guys. So today, this one's exciting. I'm going to show you how to manipulate or avoid the level downscaling you receive when you are playing on low world tiers or playing with friends who are lower leveled. So for example, everybody knows that if you're level 50 or whatever, you have level 50 gear and you join someone who's level 30 or with level 30 gear, you'll get scaled down to level 30 and all of your damages will be heavily reduced. Today I'm going to show you how to manipulate that so that you can still absolutely slap stuff while playing on lower tiers. So your weapons, this doesn't matter, this is going to get scaled down regardless, because it's just going to go based off your equipped weapon and it's going to get scaled down. So the thing we're going to be manipulating today is our armor. So as you can see, our average item level is 50 and our max level is 50. So if you're 3 levels or more ahead of the current leveled area you were in, you will start getting downscaled. So if you're playing on world tier 15 with level 50 gear, those enemies are at level 42. So you would not get downscaled if you were level 43 or 44, but the second you're level 45 or above, you'll start getting scaled back, and so will all your damages. So in order to manipulate that, we're going to lower our item level on purpose, but maintain our perks on our armor that makes us do high damage. So I'll run you through a quick example of how this is going to work. So I'm level 50, I've got my level 50 gear on, I'm on world tier 15, so these enemies are level 42. If I run out here and I use my overheat, you can see it does 22,753 damage, and then 83,000 from my shadow comment. Now, I'm going to run back here and reset the spawners so they stop killing me. I'm going to show you how we can ramp that up with literally no effort. We can scale ourselves down on purpose, which is way more effective than letting the game do it. So it nerfed my overheat down to 22,000 and the shadow combat down to like 80,000 when it's supposed to do 210. So what we'll do here is you find your piece that has your least useful perks on it. So for example, I want to keep Pants on Fire on one of my level 50 pieces because that makes overheat do an extra 48,000 damage on top of the 22,000, so we should do about maybe 70,000 damage if we scale ourselves down correctly. So we want to get our average item level to around 42, 44 at the highest. So if I take off this piece of gear right here, my item level's gone down to 44. So I should no longer receive any down level scaling at all. So my damage should be as it says, it should do an extra 48,000 damage. So I'll show you guys that this is how this works, and this 100% is a thing you should be doing if you're playing lower people. You see when I hit my overheat last time, 22,000, boom, nearly 72,000, and then 99,000 from the shadow comment. So that literally tripled my damage, which is just the pure number of what my overheat's supposed to do. So I've purposely scaled myself down to level 44 where the enemy's level 42, and now I don't receive any of the downscaling that the game provides, because the downscaling the game provides is on everything. It's just a blanket, takes your average item level and divides it by 5. So obviously all my gear was level 50, so then dividing that would be 5 would be 50, but because I take off this piece here, I now have a 200 total level from 4 pieces, but it's still being divided by 5. So that lowers it down to 44. Instead of having a 250 total level, I now have a 200 total level. It gets divided by 5. And it should go down to 40. But it's not for some reason, and I don't know why. It should get divided by 5. I don't know why that's... Maybe it's because I also have my weapons on. But yeah, you just lower your weapon, your level on purpose. If you want to go and play with even lower friends, just take off a second piece and you go down to 38. So anything that's level 36 or above, you'll be doing normal damage on. So I'll still do the 70,000 overpowered damage on stuff that's level, what did that say, 36 my item level was? Right, we can test this as well. The 38. So these levels level 42 at world tier 15. We want to get them to what, 41, 40, 39, 38. So these guys at world tier 11 should be the same level as me now. So essentially I've just weakened the enemies while I'm still strong as shit, and I run out here and hit them with the overheat, and this should insta-kill these guys. 65k, dead. And then the same as the Shadow Comet. Seemed to be nerfed there, but this still does. He just has high resistance. Still just does insane damage compared to what it's actually advertised on the piece of gear. Which you can lower this all the way. So obviously you could take off a third piece. I wouldn't recommend it, but I would take off the helmet and I would come down to, what did I come down to? 32. So that's, and I would still be doing the at least 48,000 damage from my overheat, and it would, well, I've died, and it would still be just one-shotting everything. So there's a way around the level scaling system for you guys. Just purposely lower yourself and keep on damage perks like Pants on Fire. So obviously with this is for Pyro, but for other classes you would have stuff like the Devastator that increases your earthquake damage. Just keep that on, so your earthquake will still do X amount of damage regardless of what level you are, as long as that gear piece is level 50 or your maximum level. Anything that has a flat number mod attached to it. So the Technomancer has the adding damage to the Cold Snap Grenade, adding base damage to your turrets as well, base damage to shrapnel. Those things don't get, only scale off what the level of your item is, not what level your character is. Same as the Trickster, you can get the damage on the Whirlwind, or damage on the Temporal Blade. And yeah, just anything like that. Just keep on that mod and remove your other gear pieces that don't have damage stating mods on them, and you'll be able to output as much damage as you want, and be actually one-shotting the lower level stuff like you would expect to if you're as over-leveled as you are. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, make sure to leave it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more Outriders content. I'm going to be uploading a lot of content for this game in the coming months, however long I'm still playing it. I'm going to cover everything I can. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I'll put a link to my Twitch in the description down below if you want to come and hang out and chat some Outriders, or maybe get some CT runs in. And yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.